Well, look what a guy drug down to the old house here. This is a 1967 F250, aka F2 Shitty, also known as Fungus, aka farm truck. Known to you fellers as best-selling truck in America, right there. If you haven't seen it before, you should probably take a look at her, because it's good. It's real good. Anyway, I haven't done anything with it since picked her up off that old farm. Just kind of scooted her back in the tree row and been saving on it. So today we're gonna wash her down real good, see what we actually got underneath all this fungus and moss. I'll even show you the AB3s of making your own special chemicals for your pressure washer. It'll take all this off right now. And before that, let's go ahead and take a tour for those that haven't seen this thing yet. I'll show you how much of a gem this old girl really is. Ow, dang it. Right on the wrist. Of course, the feller's always got to start with the old power barn here, and I've been soaking this latch with the old WD-40 for 6 months, so it's no better. Ah, there we go. Right up she came. Still don't know if this old girl is the 240 or the 300. 300's got a longer stroke on her, of course, you know, but it's exactly how it was when I pulled her off that farm, with the exception of this little gidgemagoo, because I got the NHRA 78 million PSI pump. So I went ahead and brought her down to a level 2, and now it's not fighting the old floating needle over here so bad. Other than that, I haven't done a danged thing. She's getting a pretty good leak out of the fuel pump there. This is neat though. I don't think I caught that last time. That's nice. Hopefully that cleans up pretty good. Snap this off. We'll get to that someday. You don't need no brakes. I don't know. Battery's still in her. And of course we should see if she fires. And I haven't run this worth a hoot. I mean, she's stone cold right now. So let's see what happens when we twist down the key. Wonder if it's a neutral. Well, we'll find out, I guess. There's a lot of give in this old girl. I mean, she's, you know, it doesn't mess around. Still haven't fixed the old fuel pump wiring. That's all right. Look at that. That don't make you believe in Ford. Fires up right now. I'm gonna keep that keychain, I think. It's good. Got some air fresheners from 72 and 87 respectively. Them are gonna stay in there. Radio's really been upgraded on. She's got a tape deck, seats, and I mean that's factory. I ain't even gonna mess with the seat. Hopefully that'll clean up. That looks just fine. A little sticky, but she'll come out of it. Ooh, I don't think I've opened a glove box before. All the handles work. I mean, they stick, but you can get them out of it anyway. Work our way around to the other side. She's growing a little bit more moss now, but I think we could blow that out of there with a special chemical I'm going to show you guys how to make. Reminder not to run your chains through here, because, well, basically that's what you get. Oh, yep, safety first. You got to get your shutter down XT50 under the tire there. That way she don't roll on you. Notice this. That's almost how you spell my last name. That's kind of weird. Alright, equally awesome on this side. And oh, we got Well, we got flashers. Nothing. You don't need emergencies anyway. A couple sunflower seeds in there. Look at that, shuts like new. And the temperature today apparently is 149. That's fine. Look at that door shut. It's brand new. We've had some expert fixing on down there. Can't even tell she was patched. I just got an eagle eye. This is a 9000 model. It's way higher than the 250. Oh, let's see, tailgate. Well, it's pretty good. That'll buff out there. Just some speed holes, whatever. Good thing about rust is you can just bend it with your hand. Look at that. Look how easy that is. This sort of lever action. Figure that out later. Bedside over here is good. I am missing the old shine stick that runs down the side. But maybe I can get on that digital interweb eBays and snag one of them. Roof looks pretty decent. Hood's in great shape. So overall, I'm really falling in love with this truck. But where we're going to start is I got to get all this out of the back. So I'm really curious what we, actually got underneath all this stuff. How many holes we got. And it's pretty messy. Ooh. We got vegetation. Got some good soil in here. I wonder if I should bring this down to oats. I ain't got the equipment for that. Interestingly enough, 3 or 4 of these here tires held air, which is not too shabby. Ooh, the old Toyota Celica's popped. Ooh, that hurt. Never fails. Oh, this one's a Safari light truck. That's the wrong one. That was one of the flat ones. Get on out of here. This one's a steel Ribley. Oh, she's a Bridgestone. That's got some resale on her. That one's really heavy, actually. Yeah. Spittering Field. That's another Safari. I like the tread designs on them. Uh-oh. Ah, new dent. Yeah. Whoa, settle down, Tiger. This is my creeper from when we picked her up. Well, some of you might call these rust holes, but I just call that an auto clean out. When you're going down the highway, it just, cleans out all the dirt for you. And you don't got to sweep nothing. Is that a bullet hole? Gemini. Anyway, we'll keep going. So far, not looking too good. But I'm going to get a broom in here and do the old scoop and drag. Get her up there, and then you just drag. Oh, we got 27 pounds of dirt in here. I get the needles and stuff, but why is it there? So far there wasn't a huge hole there. Not so much there, even there. there. It's kind of, if you squint, it's like right, you know, there and there. It's weird, not under the dirt, which I'm hoping it's the same over here, because the stop sign was right there, cover that up pretty good. Ooh, I should get that air cleaner out of there, I suppose. Even left the old wing bolt on her. Perfect. Come on. Looks good. Maybe black dirt deserves. Get my crop out. We do have some wheat growing over here. No rust. Right here in this corner. That's amazing. I can't believe it. I'm excited. Well, what surprises the hot sauce right out of me is this isn't just completely rotted out, and neither on this side. Why? I don't know, but I'm gonna take it. Stop sign, license plate, street sign. This is a brand new box. I can actually haul stuff in there, which is fantastic. Well, the guys decided to do the right thing and spray the bed out first. That way the mud just flows down the driveway and I could track that around everywhere. I can already taste it in my mouth. Well, the guys, about 20 minutes in eating dirt. Just gonna take a break and show you some of this close up. Pretty much any surface on this old girl's, she's covered in this. Just all over. And the rubber, even the rubber. That's probably just gonna blow right off the old truck. So she's definitely been sitting a while. I've honestly never seen this, and I've dealt with a lot of junk, and this is advanced level decay. But I'm going to show you right now how to mix some super special chemicals. But fair warning, if you like paint for your soul, you may not want to follow the old ingredients. Look at that. That's some good stuff. That's the other kind. Well, we're on to the AB3s of making our own chemical here. We got to be a little bit careful because she runs in the old sewer drains. So we're going to dial her down a titch. There's one thing Kaligi will teach you. That's the old periodic table of elements, and what that is, fellers, is a lot of chemicals and what have you. And basically you mix them together and it's either really bad or it's really good. But what I like to do is get the old gunk here, and that's our base. And you're just gonna let that rip all the way through, basically. Burns the eyes pretty bad. Get that out of the way. Okay, moving on. Then you need some Gain Ultra for the heavy bake stuff. Give that 4 pumps. Unless it's Thursday, you're gonna want to go with 6. And then of course you need something to get the old shine on her. And I like to use this WD-40, and not a lot. You're just gonna give her a few squirts, and that's gonna really bring the old polish down on the paint. Put the cap on. You gotta mix on it a little bit, and she'll create a formidable scent. It stings the nostrils, but it's really good, I promise. Oh. Gotta let her eat on this a little bit. Look at that, she's already running right off. We'll let her soak all the way around the rig. the engine bay. Nice even suds, perfect chemical. You know, it may smell like warfare to some of you, but I promise it's good. Well, it seemed to have done the trick, because this stuff's coming off easy peasy now. Worker in there. You want to make sure you really soak the electronics. Squirt it in the cap, soak down the coil, all that stuff. There we go. let's talk about prepping the old cabs for the pressure washer. This is a really important step, and there's a lot that goes into it. For me, I open up the old passenger door and then I just close my eyes. And you just keep going. Well, believe you me, she turned out real nice. It's a whole different truck. Get your eyes in there. Look at that. It's actually more of a brighter white than a beige. Once we started eating off more of the paint, noticed in a lot of areas that paint really came off. That's alright. She really adds to the old patina of the truck. This is why my neighbors really love me. I'll fix on that in a bit. But I'm really pleased with this. It looks 314.25% better. And the interior is brand new. Look at this. I just cannot believe it. Perfect. Roof looks great. That's off the showroom floor. I'm not gonna pop the old horsepower barn. I'm sure it looks just fine. The old weight reduction really isn't that bad. You know, this year Chevy, they rot right down in here. There's a pocket in there that gets the old dirt in it, and this is not too bad. Rockers are decent. That door is gone in the corner. This is pretty good. That's good enough. She's been fandangled, but I ain't worried about that. I figured out what was going on here is that support bar that shoots across there. This was packed solid with gravel road dust and what have you. And she packs in there and then rots those out, and this one's starting. So I threw the old water shooter in that hole and tried to flush that out. Same deal there. But I don't know, you Ford guys, is that common? These support bars in the bed, they just go out? I know on the Chevys, there's one back here. This one always goes. This side's pretty good. Probably the more gooder side as far as rust goes, but the old cow rubbed that door. Kind of like to see what's under that. Mirror got snipped off. I'm not worried about it. Maybe in the future we'll knock that out. I'll show you how to do that with a 2x6. This fender is pretty decent-ish. You know, on a scale of 1 to 10, she's a 12. And pretty good over here. I got an idea to snip that bumper back. That's not fixable. Holding cleaned up pretty good. She's got a couple small cracks here and there, but you know, I like them. I call these whistlers. That wind gets in there and keeps the guy awake when he's behind the old wheel, so I'm gonna hang on to that, I think. Back one is about the same way. That's rear ventilation. Rejuvenates the air as you drive around, so I'm gonna hang on to them as well. All the time I've had this truck, I've never even looked at the passenger floor. I noticed this washing it, and oh, well, that's why it's just not there. It's just anyway, that's fine. Behind the seat still looks good. That cleaned up nice. Got to work on the tank. The old downspout on it is rotted off, but that's a factory tank still. Watch this. White paint. Next step will be a good old fashioned hand wash on her, and that'll get the last layer of oxidization off and everything else that I missed. It's hard doing the old electrotronic water shooter and film. But what do you guys think of this paint? What do we do with it? Leave it? Linseed oil? Clear it? I don't know. Put her down in the bleep bloops, give me some ideas, but the more I play around with this truck, the more I'm going to hang on to her, I think. You know, she just grabs you. So give me some ideas and we'll keep whacking away at this thing. Thanks for watching as always, guys. Please hit the like button, also the comment button, also the bell notification button. Appreciate it. Take care. I didn't forget.